Cracking, everybody. How you doing? Buenos dias. Saludos. So check this out. This is for the youngsters, man. I know a lot of you guys talk about, oh, I love my neighbor. My neighbor, man, means everything to me. My homeboys and homegirls, if you have any homegirls. Uh, you'll do anything for them, including murders and whatever you may have, right? I just want you to know that when you're busted, it's not that you gonna get along with your enemy, the ones that you were probably dumping on or trying to kill or murdering. Um, but it's the fact that you're not gonna be around your homies anymore. You're not gonna be around the ones you love, the ones you say you care about so much. Uh, and if you do come back, if you ever do come back, it's never gonna be the same. That love and camaraderie you have for each other is only why you stay together. Because once you're gone, that camaraderie stops. That love stops. You become a different person. When you hit the system, you're not the same person you were when you went in. I don't know anybody that has been. When you go to get busted and you're doing your time, you change. Maybe because you see the repercussions of some of the stuff that you've done. I know, me personally, I seen repercussions for stuff that I had done myself. That I had been out there on the gang banging and doing stuff that shouldn't be doing, and then see somebody else get in trouble for it. And I'm sure there's a lot of other guys that the same thing. They seen the same thing. And me, I had a lot of love for my neighborhood. I got a lot of love for my homeboys. But when I came out, it wasn't the same. I wasn't the same person. They were the same because they were still together. They were still running around together, doing all this dumb shit together. But me, I wasn't the same anymore. I didn't see things the way they seen them. I didn't react the same way they reacted. Just everything had changed. So when you're out there about to do something dumb, you need to understand a few things. One of it is eventually you're going to regret what you're doing. Sooner or later, you're going to regret what you're doing. Everybody does. Whether they're older, whether it takes them for them to get a little older, or just away from their neighborhood for so long, or just being locked up, whatever, for whatever reason, it's your mentality is going to change, and you're going to regret doing what you're doing. Two, those homies that you got love for, that you have, that always been there for them, they're not going to be there for you. They're not going to send you packages. You'd be lucky if you get a package. I got one package from my homeboys. After that, it was nothing. But it is what it is. I made my own bed. I was willing to lie in it, right? But it always goes back to that fact. Are you going to regret it? And you will regret it, you know? So, you spending your time being busted, you're going to be different. You're going to learn different things. You're going to be different. And when you go home, if you finally do get to go home, it's not going to be the same. So think about it. When you're out there doing something and you take a chance with your life, you're going to regret it. There's some of the guys, my homeboy Smiley, rest in peace. Nothing but love and respect for him. And the last few years we didn't even talk. And it wasn't because I was mad at him, because something different happened on the streets than with me being in the system. And, was one of my closest friends. I even consider him to this day one of my closest friends. But, like I said, I learned to regret it. You know what I mean? The stuff that I did, I was doing, it's come back to haunt me. It's made me a different person. So, like I said, before you go do something dumb, Think about what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you you're going to be kicking it with your enemies, and you already know all that. What you don't know is there's going to come a day when you regret what you're doing. Ain't nobody going to remember after a few years. Everybody forgets what the work you put in. Trust me, I know. My homeboys have forgotten what work I put in. So, you do what you please. I'm just trying to give you a little, it's not advice, but a little insight to what you're going to experience later on in the road. Have a blessed one, man. Have a good one, you guys. Bye-bye.